Hi students, we are discussing about the traditional concept of curriculum and modern concept of curriculum. The traditional concept, it was student centered. So teacher will be teaching the content, that is factual knowledge, and students are supposed to repeat the same thing again during the exam or something like that. So in the but later on contemporary there was a change from the subject centered. It has changed. Sorry, previously it was subject centered. From the afterwards the center has changed from the contemporary curriculum. From the subject center it has changed to student centered curriculum. So that was the change. Now we go to the modern curriculum. A modern curriculum is nothing, a dynamic process, and it is continuously evolving. And then it can means it concentrates on two things. One is the personal growth of the child, another is the socialization of the child. So holistic development of the child, and also how the child should live in the society, how to survive in the society. So these are the things child learn in the modern curriculum. Also now disciplinary knowledge and the pedagogical approach in school subjects. A teacher needs to have both content and pedagogical knowledge of the subject as well as the discipline that he or she deals with. Then only the teaching will be complete. The main concerns of teacher education is to prepare quality teachers for the school education. So there are many factors which are referring to the quality teachers. Discipline has the following characteristics. Because why we are learning this is nothing but when you talk about the curriculum, who is transacting the curriculum? It is the teacher. So teachers should know about the basic things, that is about the content, about the pedagogical knowledge, and not only that, discipline also. Discipline has the following characteristics. It is a recognized area of study. It has a substantial body of knowledge founded on the core concept of and theories. It uses the critical inquiry methods for studying problems. It is defined scope of research. It is having some research, right, in the discipline. It has significant contributors. Okay, for example, if you talk about the social science, if you talk about the psychology, that is, yeah, there are many psychologists who has contributed to the knowledge, okay, for development of psychology, you can say, right. If we talk about the education, John Dewey, that is learning by doing, so their contributions and all, it is associated with learned societies and academic organization. It has own intellectual history. Scholars continue their interest in studying the discipline. So, a number of school subjects are focused on the development of disciplinary knowledge and are closely related to disciplines such as history, science, and arts. These subjects are often held in higher regard in the society for the reasons for some reasons, it has its own reason. So we can say that teachers should know about the discipline also. Pedagogical concerns of disciplinary knowledge at different stages of school education. If you see, for example, if you see the stages, the first stage we'll talk about elementary. Here, subject areas is languages. Specific pedagogical approach for transacting disciplinary knowledge, interactive, participating, and collaborative methods, use of narratives because they are too small. No, narratives can help them to develop the language. Dealing with textual exercise, etc., can be done. If you talk about the mathematics, inductive, deductive, and problem solving, preparing mathematics model, it should be more of interactive, right? They are small. Science means conduct of experiments, observing class, conducting inquiry, science museums, you can take them. So then these are the things we can do. And if you talk about the secondary, all this what we have, social science we left, right? that is social science, engaging in a joyful learning, right? Issue-based dialogue, debate and discussion, dramatization on the role play can be used in order to teach the social science. Now we go to the secondary stage. Secondary stage, a child learns about the language, mathematics, science, social science, etc. So we'll see about the language, how to transact language in the secondary stage, addressing multilingualism. Classroom discourses can be arranged, debates, something like that. For teaching secondary students mathematics, so I can use mathematical modeling, data analysis, interpretation, content analysis, then exploring connections and patterns. That is how we can teach. Science is understanding science, use of science processes, skills, inquiry and problem based learning can be done. We talk about the social science, inquiry based and problem based learning, method of teaching, lecture, project, storytelling, peer, means you can use the peer for developing the knowledge, group discussions can be done, mock parliament can be done, visit to historical places and political places. So these are the things, activities you can do for the social science. Then core disciplinary areas of knowledge. In school system, the curriculum includes the core subjects of study, languages, mathematics, science and social sciences. If we analyze different stages of school education, we find the subjects are presented in school curriculum with different uses, we can say. So core subjects in the school curriculum. If you see the elementary, that is first to 8, what are the subjects they learn? Languages, mathematics, science, social sciences, right? In the lower primary. So languages is mother tongue, regional languages, Hindi, English, etc. Mathematics is the independent subject of study. Science, for example, NVS, EVS, sorry, not NVS, EVS, environmental science, social science, that includes the social science topic. Then upper primary languages, right? They learn languages also. That is 6th to 8. They learn mathematics, science, social science, the social science, history, political science, geography, all this they study. If you go to the secondary, that is 9th, 10th, they learn languages, mathematics, science, social science, that is history, political science, geography and economics, right? Besides the above subjects, many other subjects, areas of knowledge and are included in the school. There are so many, for example, art and craft, peace education, life skill education we can call, physical education, value education. This also we can see the which is appearing in the timetable, so that holistic development of the child is possible. For example, if you see the core subjects in school curriculum, language. So, socio-cultural perspectives can be found in language learning. So, socio-cultural context refers that language is learned, the social cultural context in which it is used, what is the needs of and not some like this needs of the language, and different how to say different languages and cultures. Students will understand that there are different languages and cultures in our country, so that they can live, or there will be harmony. Then about the social sciences and humanities also they learn. These are the disciplines and also subjects. So humanities means the humanities include the full range of human thought and creativity, including history, literature, languages, religions, philosophy, music, theatre. All this comes under humanities. This develop critical thinking, teamwork, communication, empirical and quantitative reasoning, personal and social responsibility. What about the science? The rapid growth of science and technology in the last 100 years has created growth of knowledge. It is emphasized in the NCF 2005 and 2010, 2000, NCF, recent NCF also, they emphasize that science is very important. That is, feel the real world problems in, okay, students' sensitivities to the need of the society, all this. Mathematics, once mathematics considered culture and universal, now socio-cultural perspectives. So developing mathematically literate people who can be active, reflective and critical as boon to our society. So mathematics education serves a reproduction of society, means reproduction of society and the formation of people's awareness and ideologies, etc. That is how the mathematics is very important. Arts and craft. We are talking about the holistic education, right? And this art and craft help them for psychological well-being also, right? It makes them calm. So art and craft is very essential. So the art and craft is also there as one of the period is given to the child. So the arts and craft present a unique problem for epistemology and therefore ultimately decontextualization as a school subject. But it is kept out of core areas. So it is not taken as a core area, but it is there in the one of the subject for the child to learn because it increases the creativity of the child and they will means aesthetic sense will be you are touching their aesthetic sense and also it gives them some value also, right? Next comes the work education. Work is an integral part of everyday life, right? Work education needs to be included in the school curriculum because they will be learning for future. So we call it as SUPW, socially useful and productive work. It is also included as one of the subjects. Then peace education means now you can see a lot of violence, intolerance, conflicts. There are people who disobey. There are means young people also who disobey. They are not obedient. Disobedience, you can see. This is all we can call this a threat for the society. So there is a need of peace education today. So hence the need arises because they should be their tolerance level should increase and there should be peace at home, school, and society. So it can impact that is also an important part in the curriculum. It actually it is doing it inculcates in the child's mind value, human rights, justice, tolerance, social responsibility, attitude, and skills. Life skill education, this is very important. It's not only the cognitive development, but also if there is some situation, problematic situation, how to overcome or how to react. So this is nothing but our life skills education, how to lead the life peacefully. Life skills means developing self-esteem, building empathy towards others and different cultures. So you know that you are living in a multicultural society. So you should be treating all cultures equally and it should be given equal importance like our culture. So improving critical and creative thinking and making them better at problem solving with a balanced approach towards decision making. These are all taught in the life skill. The core life skill must be integral to the whole process of education. Life skill they will not teach. Whenever you teach mathematics, science, physics, along with that, life skill should be integrated. So value education. So value education is not life skills. That is also means value education is very important. That is the aim of education should reflect a commitment to democracy and the value of equality, justice, freedom, concern for others. Well, others' well-being, secularism, respect, human dignity, and human rights. So education should aim to include these values. All the values should be inculcated in the child. So value education is also very important. So curriculums typically refers to the knowledge and skills students are expected to learn, which includes the learning objectives they are expected to meet. So need and reframing the school subjects. So there's a need to reframe the school subjects according to the development. Now we are having a lot of development, right? Accordingly, you have to reframe certain things. Practical application of socio-cultural theory. There is some socio-cultural theory. It has some practical application also. So that also we have to take into consideration.